Raidernation, it's your boy Graphk Raider, man, back with another quick video, the views expressed to our Graphk podcast. Welcome to the black hole of Raiders YouTube, y'all. Let's get to the shits. My game balls and my unsung hero awards for yesterday's ass whooping over them Denver Donkeys. Let's get straight to it, man. My first game ball, special teams. Daniel Carlson, 3 for 3, a long of 52. 4 for 4, extra points. Continues to have a great year. Shout out to my boy Carlson. AJ Cole. Man, you can't speak enough of what he did yesterday, man. He pinned them boys deep a few times. Really put us in great field position a lot. AJ Cole was very underrated with his play yesterday, man. Shout out to my punter, AJ Cole. And Hunter Renfrow, man. Look, he ran one back, y'all. If it wasn't for a knucklehead move by Abram, that's my dog, though. That's my dog. No offense. But, you know, one move, pulled back a whole punt return, man. It sucked, but without that, I mean, let's be honest. Even if Abram didn't hit that man, Hunter was going in for the 7 anyway. So, you know, bonehead move, kept 7 away from us, though. But Hunter Renfrow continues to be Mr. Reliable. Shout out to my dog, Third Renfrow. Second one, Nicholas Morrow. Hey, man, he's had an up and down, tenor with our Raiders, man. But he played great yesterday in the absence of Littleton. He played 99% of all snaps, 5 total tackles, 4 solo, 1 sack, a forced fumble, and 2 pass defense. He benefited greatly, y'all, from David Irvin's presence. I know David Irvin only played about 33% of the snaps. But, man, that boy was a force in that interior. I'm telling you, on that line, man. He looked good, and Morrow was in on the quarterback's ass damn near on every play, man. Shout out to my boy Nicholas Morrow, man. You know, I got to apologize because I've been on your ass a few times, but don't get me wrong. Most of it was warranted. But yesterday, you played a great game, man. I am looking forward to seeing what you can do against these Chiefs Sunday. Shout out to my boy Morrow. Jeff Heath. 2 INTs, 3 on the season. Look, simple as this, man. He needs to start. At this point, he's doing more than Harris can ever imagine, man. You put him out there with Abram. Abram's the one that's hit sticking everybody. Heath is out there snatching them up. Shout out to Jeff Heath. He's been a quiet, great acquisition to our team coming over from the Cowboys. Shout out to my safety, man. Our run game. Let's be real. I talked about this earlier in my earlier video I dropped today. Jacobs, 21 attempts, 112 rushing yards, 2 TDs. Booker, 16 attempts, 81 yards, 2 TDs. Our dudes continue to be a force to be reckoned with. Man, with that beat-up line, these dudes just continue to it speaks volumes, man, what these dudes do on the field without our starting offensive line. It's crazy, man. Shout out to my run game. Jacobs, we know you a top 5, at least, running back in the league. And Booker is just looking like the best backup in the league right now. Quiet as kept, a top 3, top 5 duo in the NFL right now. Shout to my run game. I thought I'd never say this, y'all. Game ball. Paul Gunther. The defense as a whole, man. 2 sacks, 4 INTs. They gelled together perfectly. Nobody looked confused yesterday. Everybody looked like they knew exactly where they were supposed to be at all times. Gunther really tweaked a few things, and that defense looked really, really good yesterday. From the defensive line to our linebackers to our secondary. Shout out to Paul Gunther. He game planned very, very well yesterday. I know it's the Broncos. They don't have the best offense in the league, but let's just be real, man. He did what he was supposed to do. 4 turnovers, man. 4 INTs alone. 4 INTs alone. That speaks volumes, man. Nassib with 1. I mean, come on, man. Heath with 2. Morrow with, what was it? Did Morrow? No. Nick K with 1. I mean, come on, y'all. Let's be real, man. That defense showed up yesterday. You got to give Paul Gunther his kudos. Game ball to Paul Gunther. If you look like shit this Sunday, you're going to hear all the fire Paul Gunthers again I'm going to be real with you. I'm probably going to follow suit because you have not been great this season, but you were great yesterday. So I got to give you your flowers, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to Paul Gunther and that defense. Y'all look great yesterday. That's what we need to see more of. If we see that same defense against the Chiefs, we can beat them twice this year, man. Shout out to my defense. Unsung Hero Awards. Arden Key. Came back from injury. The dude looked revitalized, man, rejuvenated. The dude was all over the place. He almost got home a few times. Look, man, Drew Lock was hurt yesterday because of Arden Key, man. He was in on his ass. He was all over the place, man. I know that he's one of Marinelli's, best player, favorite players on that D-line. Coach Grew always says that he's great in practice. He just needs to show it in the games. And yesterday he did so. Shout out to Arden Key. He played a very pivotal part in that defensive line. Unsung hero for sure. My last Unsung Hero award goes to my quarterback, our quarterback, Derek Carr. I get it. He was 16 for 25, 154 yards passing, 10 yards rushing on 4 attempts. But once again, he had 0 INTs. And he had about 3 or 4 touchdowns that never happened that should have happened. Let's be real. Ruggs missed a touchdown. Waller missed a touchdown. Aguilar missed a touchdown. This was not Carr's fault at all. He was throwing dimes out there, right on the money, and it wasn't DC's fault. But once again, no INTs. That's my quarterback. Continue to have a great year. We are 6-3, y'all. We moving to Chief Week. Let's get it. It's your boy Graphk Raider. The views expressed to our Graphk podcast. I love y'all, nation. I'm out. 1.